analysis, what I will analyze today, just take key interest in, then we will see how it will display. So starting for today, what really happened today, being on CPI day. Before that, those who have not made a subscription for the channel, just subscribe and turn on the notification and tell a friend to tell a friend. So gold jumped more than 3% up to above 30.65 on Wednesday, aiming escalating trade tension between the US and China, which fueled demand for safe haven gold. Remember, we have our gold is a safe haven metal. So Trump announced on through social media that starting today we'll have a pause on 90-day on the tariffs. So those that he imposed the other day, we have a pause on those tariffs, which will be 90 days, but excluding China, whereby the China will be. He said that China tariffs import will be raised to 125%, and that's a very tricky. What is happening? It's called super economic power. So there are two bulls fighting. So we have to wait and see. And also, the move was followed by Beijing announcement on new tariffs on US goods, which were 84% from 30%. So remember, these are two bulls fighting. So we have to watch closely. So our target today, let's forget about those ones. We'll be focusing on gold, how to make a few dollars. We have two major supports. We have two major supports in gold. The first support will be, let me try to draw it. The first support will be at 30.78. Around somewhere here. So we have this. Let me try to change the color so that this is the first support we'll be looking closely on. We have this one, and another one we have at another one we have it at misbehaving 30.48. So we have this one and this one. Those are our major key support levels. And another one which is 30.00. 30.00 around somewhere here. We'll be looking closer to these support areas. So these are our key main interest in. And our resistance, we have the first resistance we have at 31.35. 31.35 and 31.67, which is 31 31.35, somewhere here. Somewhere here. So let me try to do a nice one. No, this is not the way it should be. Yeah, around here. So we have this, and another one which will be at 31.67. So these are the key main support levels which we'll be watching closely. We have this one, and the final one, which is 32.00. This is the final one, 32.00, somewhere here. So, $32.00. Those are the key support areas, resistance. Sorry, those are the resistance which you'll be watching closely. Yeah. Remember, we have to watch closely our sales. Today we are looking for sales actually. We are looking closely to our sales and see how they will display. See how they will display. But from the point of view, gold is still on a downtrend. It's still on a downtrend, on a bearish, but it's closely to change its direction if it breaks the resistance which we have mentioned. So if it breaks that resistance, it will drag that shining metal above. So if it breaks, if the price breaks and consolidate above, mark those words, if the price breaks and consolidates above 31.35, the uptrend will likely to resume. So for example, if this market will break above this and consolidate above it, this means the uptrend will resume. So we'll be targeting 32.00. So we'll be targeting 32.00. But for our case today, we are looking forward to see if we have these. We'll see how it will display from this point. I'll display from this point. Let me try to use this one. How it will display from this point and this one. Remember, today we have CPI, so be keen on the market. We have two key point areas. But remember, if it breaks above here, we'll be watching closely at 31.67, around 31.67, around this point, to see how it will react from that point. Then if also it breaks above here, then it will drag the shining metal to 32.00. but we'll be watching closely if it touches 31.35, 31.40s. We'll try to make a sell from that point. Then we target, our first target will be 30, around 30.70, around 30.78. 30.78 will be our first target. 30.78 will be our first target. So we'll be watching closely from that point and see how it reacts. So let's wait and see how this thing will react. Our first TP should be this here 30.78, and the other one will be around 30.45. But remember, it might go further down to around 30.96. Oh, sorry, 29.90 something, 29.96, around there, 29.96, 29.97. So if you catch that sell, it's well and good. But remember, you apply proper risk management. Don't risk your account too much. Don't risk your account too much. So you have to try this and see how it should display. So immediately it reaches around 31.40 or 31. Try to make a sell entry, but stop loss is very wide. This stop loss is very, very wide. So that's why I want you to, our stop loss should be at least 31.75. That's a very big stop loss. So it's either you make a proper risk management, you watch closely what is happening here at this point before you go in, because our stop loss is very, 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 very is not, it can't allow other accounts to hold it. So, but if you have a good account, just do it. And another case is that we have to check, this is the first entry. If this cancels out, you try another one from 67, around that one, 67, 65. Yeah, as we wait for the CPI, our CPI, if we touch on CPI, and another scenario is that we may have buys. If it breaks above this one, we may have buys from this point. So we may have buys from this point. So if it breaks above 31.35, or 31.40, then it consolidates above it. You'll wait for a pullback, then you make a buy entry, targeting 32.00. That's another scenario which we'll be watching closely. And another thing which we'll be looking at, the levels of USD/JPY. Let's check on USD/JPY. USD/JPY, I'm predicting a buy from this point. I was also checking a buy from this point. So for the USD/JPY, consider looking for buys from this point actually. Wait for this candle to close and see how it will display. Consider looking buys from this point and target 48 or 148, around somewhere here. Target 148, 148.2. Yeah, so you have to consider looking for buys from this region. Yeah, wait for this candle to close, then consider looking for buys and target at least 148.200, around somewhere here. So this is what we'll be looking forward to, but we have to wait for a good confirmation. Let's check on 4 hours time frame what is happening in it. Yeah, so prepare for that. We might have a good buy for USD/JPY from that point. And also gold, we have to prepare for a good sell also. Prepare for a good sell for gold. So prepare for a good sell for gold. Yeah, prepare for a good sell for gold. So the key level which it will drag this shining metal, at least that's why 30 around here, but we'll have to target this one, which is 30.48. That's our best target. Yeah, 30.48. But if it breaks 30.48 and below, you'll target now this imbalance, which is 30.28, around 30.28, 30.27. Yeah, so yeah, keep pushing. Let's see how it will display, and let's wait for the CPI, and wait for the CPI. Yeah, so that's the analysis for today as we wait for the CPI and the war between the Chinese and US Trump. Yeah, but if you have any question, just you can ask all. Then we'll be moving forward. Let's wait and see how it displays. So don't be in hurry. Selling is good on gold. Yeah, selling is good in gold for the case. Yeah, and let's wait and see how it display. Yeah, for those who are in the group, just you have my contact. You can ask a direct question, then we'll do it again. Make sure you subscribe, turn on the notification, share with a friend. Yeah, that's it. Thank you so much. Yeah.